Okay.
Don't say anything awkward.
We just did live. We just
Oh, yay!
You telling you need to do a countdown or something.
a countdown, like the
It's
cameraman's.
fun. It,
3,
it's fun.
2,
He said we were going live.
and we're on. All right, so welcome to tonight's stream, folks. We're on episode 2. I think I have to change Jen's camera. She's a little off to the side. Anyway, yeah, you're a little off to the side on my screen, but I can fix that. All right, so we're continuing our adventure, Tomb of Annihilation. This is a 5e D&D adventure. The last thing we did, or actually, to kind of give you a recap, these 4 adventurers were basically given the mission to find and destroy a device called the Soulmonger. An old adventurer who seems to be dying from a curse. They're slowly withering away from a curse that comes from this device called the Soulmonger. Anyone who has been resurrected in the past is slowly dying and withering away. So in this person's interest, Sylvain's interest, the old adventurer, she wanted our heroes to help find and destroy the device. And informants have told Sindri Sylvain that the Soulmonger is somewhere in the land of Cholt, which is where Sindri Sylvain has brought our 4 adventurers. Upon their arrival, they decided that they are going to go and find the inn and find a place to buy supplies and wares for their adventure, for their journey, as they get ready to set out to find the Soulmonger. But as they've done so, they've run into a few characters. They ran into a young girl. Well, she wasn't a young girl, but a wood elf. She needed some help. Said that she needed help finding her parent.
And we ignored the crap out of her.
Yeah. Didn't really get much help from the adventurers. They're not really interested in any tasks that they'd have to do outside of their own personal gain, basically. So otherwise, they found some job boards. They found some explorers to help them, some guides, some wilderness guides to help them along their journey. So they have some leads, might be able to find some people to help them along their travels if they hire some of these wilderness experts and or wilderness guides. But also, if you guys notice there, I added in the in your journals under Temple of Savras, excuse me, the current side quest that I think you guys have that has piqued your interest, or at least Paxton's interest, which is a young acolyte of the church here in town. Her name is Inete, and she has had some disturbing visions of some red-robed wizards operating a secret base somewhere in the nearby Aldani Basin. If you guys, I believe Sindri Sylvain gave you guys a map, right? Let me go ahead and show you guys the map. There's your map. Oh my god, it's taking forever to pull.
Yeah, this one always seems to take a little while.
It needs to generate all those hexes. So it's basically everything that they can record from the coastlines. The deeper parts of the continent are basically uncharted. And as you can see there on your map, Oh no, Janice is going crazy.
She has zoomies.
Yeah, she's got the zoomies. The zoomies. There's no Aldani Basin on your map, if you've noticed there. Okay, she's
Uh-oh.
going wild.
She's mad now.
Is
Whatever she needs.
Is she mad? She might need a walk. I don't know. Maybe she's just excited, but she might need a walk.
She's excited that D&D finally started.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. All right, so she needs help getting to the Aldani Basin. She thinks that you guys can get her there, and she's happy to join your party and help you guys in your explorations, so long as you can deliver to her to the Aldani Basin. She has agreed with Paxton um, to meet up with her later at the temple, and that's basically where we're at. Paxton has received this news, and he collected some leads on these guides, and I guess we're gonna take it from there. Isn't that right?
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are we on this? Oh, this is just a map of Chols. This isn't like
Yeah.
the actual.
This is not the town map that we're hanging out in.
yeah. Let me switch you back to the town. Sorry, I have you on the map. This is the map of Port Nyanzaru, where you guys currently are. You're basically, I think the last thing you guys did was you're meeting up outside of the inns, getting ready to decide whether or not you want to help Inete in her travels to Aldani Basin.
I think at this point we were all pretty much agreed that we were going to help her for various reasons.
Yeah, I think we're all in Omega's room right now.
Okay,
Yeah, I just found Omega,
Yeah.
and
okay.
I fed him some oil.
And she mentioned that she had supplies for her exploration that was given to her by grandfather. That it's I mentioned that it was her grandfather, but actually that's his title in the church. His name is. Let me pull up the quest.
Zitembe?
Yeah, grandfather Zitembe. So yeah, he's already granted her request to find out what her visions are about, and she has supplies and 100 gold pieces for her expedition. I think you guys were deciding on seeing if she'd be able to help fund your exploration, something like that, right?
Yeah. Well, I know 100 gold pieces will go far to maybe buy a mount and a wagon to get us maybe a little bit more safely to where we're going.
That is a good idea. I do tire of all this foot walking.
Well, what makes you think we're not going to be walking when we're going anywhere?
Oh, I'm sure we'll be walking, but I'm thinking of trekking through that unexplored forest, or jungle, or whatever it is that's out there.
She still hasn't answered me.
Oh, well, I just want to minimize the amount of foot walking I do. That's all. My feet are very dainty and sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Just rolls his eyes. Ugh. All right, so I mean, do we want to go meet up with this girl or explore a little bit more?
I'm gonna look at my pack. I'm like, well, before we do anything, I gotta go buy some more apples. Anyone know where I can find some apples?
Do you eat all your apples already?
Yeah,
Well, but I want to be well stocked in case we need more apples.
there will be apples in the trees.
But what if these trees don't have apples?
You can eat the dirt.
I don't eat dirt.
I'm pretty good at foraging.
And I look at my bag and like kind of like count with
I
my
say with
finger.
shifty eyes.
Maybe we'll be kind of smart to get some supplies, some rations or something to take with us.
A commoner approaches Bicken and says, "If you need some apples, you can just visit the Red Bazaar. It's right over there."
Oh, okay. I'll be back, fellas. And I scamper away.
Gets
I
attacked
look
by them.
around. I look around too late. I'm like, dang it! Why does he just run off like that?
Then he stops to tell you this. The commoner, just randomly, because he likes the sound of his own voice. Chult had many kings and queens, but none more beautiful than Queen Zalcore. Thousands of warriors killed and died for her, but the only memorial of her reign is the garden palace of Nangalore, which lies near the eastern shore of the River Olung. River Olung, north of Lake Low.
That was an awful lot to remember.
Here, I'll point it out on your map. Let's see if I can find this place. Palace of Nangalore. All right, now I'll mark that on your map soon.
Okie dokie.
All right, I want to get to the place.
The Red Bazaar.
Red Bazaar.
Yeah, the Red Bazaar.
Yeah, you're there. You can purchase some apples. Let's see if there's anything in here on the. Nope. I hit the print button on my keyboard.
He's gonna print the apples.
Oh gosh.
I would say an apple is probably just 30 copper pieces.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy 6 apples.
All right. 6 apples it is. So we'll just make that. Let me look at coinage again. Gonna need this one out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn to who am I gonna turn to? I'm gonna turn to Omega and be like, hey, you wanna come look for some stables or, someplace with me?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Where are the stables? Do you know where
let's
the
go.
stables are?
I have no idea. I think we can just go explore a little bit.
Okay.
So that's.
I assume they're around
Remember
an
shopping spree.
entrance or an exit to the city.
Can we ask this random villager who's apparently giving out information for free?
Hold on. So the apples were 6 silver pieces altogether. So what was the question to the commoner?
Where we might find
Stables or a wagon to
a
purchase.
wagon or something like that. There you go.
Oh, where you might find a mount or a wagon. Yeah, they sell
Something to travel on.
all sorts of mounts over at the Grand Souk.
Actually, did that woman give us money first? Because I'm pretty sure we're all broke at this point.
She did not.
Because I don't have any money left over.
Yeah, I have very little, and I know that she's going to donate 100 gold to the trip. So
yes,
if we can just drag her along with us, she has her own supplies and everything, and I mean, she wants to go where we're going anyways.
Yes, true.
So they mentioned that the commoner mentioned where you can find mounts, but they also want to let you know that special mounts can be purchased directly through one of the 7 merchant princes in the Golden Throne.
That sounds expensive.
the merchant prince Ifan Talroa sells special beasts like flying monkeys, ankylosaurs, and triceratops.
Yeah, I don't think I have Triceratops money.
Yeah.
I ran back up and joined the group. All right, fellas, I got more apples. I think we're gonna be okay.
Good. You fatten yourself up with apples, and
Mhm.
when you die along the way, we'll just eat you and have a good feast.
Die?
What? Who said die?
You did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Something.
Okay.
Do. I'm gonna just
Follow
gonna
your
wander off.
I'm gonna go with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wander off toward the souk, Grand
Yeah.
Souk.
All right, so
I'm
as
gonna
you pass
scamper behind.
as you pass that corner, a dinosaur race comes
Oh, they're doing
across
the
this
dinosaur
area.
races.
4 mounted dinosaurs and their riders come rushing through. A crowd in the streets is cheering for the riders. One of the commoners he's upset because it looks like he lost his bet. It looks like you can bet on the dinosaur races.
Well, maybe an interesting way to make some money later on.
I can't resist the lure of a good bet.
I'm gonna back down this back alley to avoid the dinosaur race.
So the commoner who was upset about his bet points out where you can find his bookie. So if you'd like to bet on a dinosaur race, we can do that. Let me pull up the charts.
We lost you, Isaac.
Oh, can you hear me?
There you are. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you were a little bit choppy there for a second.
Okay, so Jen wanted to bet on a dinosaur race. Is that right? Oh,
What?
am I still
I didn't hear
out?
Jen say anything about a dinosaur race.
No, she just said she can't resist a good wager.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's frozen.
Oh, I'm not frozen. I'm just not moving.
Oh, okay. Well,
Rose
No,
zone.
you were
You were
definitely
frozen on my
frozen on
screen.
our
Yeah,
end.
your camera was frozen there for a second. Still is. Yeah,
Oh.
you're in and out.
It's like going back and forth.
My internet connection is bad back here. I don't know why. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm hardwired.
I think your sound's coming in fine, but your video's just a little bit choppy as well. It should be fine.
Okay.
We'll give her a sec.
So you were talking about placing a wager at the dinosaur races?
Well, the commoner that was upset about his bet points out where you can place a bet on the races.
Right.
So it's up to you
I
at
got
this
no money
point
to
if
bet.
you want to place a bet. The
Yeah, I'm not about to
bookie.
blow my money.
There's a chart on the odds, the betting odds. Let me pull that up.
How much gold do I have? 37.
All right, so the racers that you can bet on, Big Honker with 7-1 odds. It's a crowd-pleasing young Tyrannosaurus Rex. Then you have Oob Tao's favorite. That's his name. It's a young Triceratops on a streak, 5-1 odds. Then you have Banana Candy. It's a well-trained Hadrosaurus, 3-1 odds. Then you have Bone Crusher. It's a young, ill-tempered
Ooh.
Allosaurus, 2-1 odds.
Oh no.
1-1 odds for Grung Stomper, a young Ankylosaurus.
Okay.
1-2 odds for Scarback, a young Tyrannosaurus Rex, on its last race. And you also have Nasty Boy. He's an Allosaurus with a famous trainer. 1 to 3 odds. Jungle
I mean, I pretty much
Princess.
know who I'm gonna bet on
Oh,
at
you
this
haven't heard all the
point.
racers. Jungle
Okay,
Princess.
fine.
She's one of those people that just she knows what she wants, and she chooses that name stuck in with her. That's how a good better wins.
I'm
Um,
kind of like bouncing on my heels. I'm like, do you think they actually have some banana candy here?
well, I wouldn't doubt it. They seem to have everything so far. And even if I lose, I suppose I could just ask Papa for more money.
Are you rich?
So,
So the last two was Jungle Princess and Mountain Thunder. 1 to 5 odds and 1 to 7
Mountain
odds.
He just had to get those out.
They're there. I was in the last two.
Mountain Thunder and Jungle
Oh
Princess.
man.
All right. Okay. So let's go to the bookie. Who wants to come with me?
I'll go. I want to look for banana candy.
All right. Point me in the right direction, please.
All right, so it's in an alley here, since
An
it's
alley.
illegal gambling.
Illegal.
Oh gosh.
All right.
It's actually
I'm
totally
gonna-
legal, but bookies and stuff, they want to break your legs.
Yeah.
If you can't pay.
I'm gonna walk up and how much is it? How much, or do I just
You
wager
wager
however much I
whatever
want?
you want, and if you win the dice roll, then you may win some money. Otherwise, you lose that amount of money.
Let's see.
I
Do you have
tug
any
on
money?
her. I tug on her pen, like, ask if they have banana candy.
Oh,
No.
here's the dinosaur racing rules for the players. You guys can look over those at your leisure. So were you also making a bet, Bicken?
I'm looking for banana candy.
Well, banana candy is one of our racers. 3 to 1 odds.
But do you have banana candy?
If you want banana candy, you might want to revisit the Red Bazaar. They have everything for your day-to-day needs.
Oh, well, maybe later then. Okay, we're doing some fancy bets. Will you take 3 gold?
Yes, yeah. Who do you want to bet your 3 gold on?
Banana candy.
Banana candy. All right. So give me a D4 roll.
Well, I'm not done placing my bet yet.
Okay. Well then, what is your bet?
I will bet 5 platinum pieces on Ubatao's favorite.
You have 5 platinum pieces? Jesus. Are you sure?
That's what my sheet says.
Yeah, I guess that's the money you start with based on your character build. Okay. Jen could be paying
How
for
much
your
did
whole
you have?
adventure. Platinum pieces, she bet.
Jen needs
How
to be
many?
You
bankrolling
have
this thing,
platinum
man.
pieces? How do you have platinum pieces? For
My
what?
family is wealthy.
Yeah, she comes from a wealthy family.
Maybe.
She came with her own money.
You guys probably didn't hear me say, I suppose if I lose my money, I can just ask my father for more.
And then I said, "Are you rich?" And she never answered.
You might need
chuckled.
horses.
I chuckled is all.
Alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe we do have Triceratops money.
Yeah.
I'm
You
going.
could just buy Triceratopses.
I'm actually going to
What
stop
is
Jen.
Triceratops
I'm
money?
actually going to stop that right there, though. As far as your money,
Okay.
as far your background is that you're trying to be independent and not rely on your family. So I don't think you have any starting money other than the money that was given to you by Sindri, which was the 50 gold pieces that they started you off with.
Well, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Am I slowly rolling a 1d4?
Yeah.
Yes, you're rolling a 1d4 for your wager.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll bet 10 gold pieces on whatever one I said.
All right. So
All right, after investigating, I'm gonna catch up with the group because I know they're just back here stuck at the wagering counter.
your banana candy got to place in his race, so you won your bet. So you wagered
3 gold.
3 gold. You get
Mm-hmm.
3 gold divided by you get your 3 gold back, and the winning amount is 3 gold divided by 3. So an additional gold with that. You get 4 gold back.
Ray, look, I want to bet.
Good job, little guy.
All right, so my turn now.
So it's your 3 gold, and then since you won, you gain 4 gold, right? And yes, what was your bet?
10 gold on Ubatao's favorite.
Okay. Ubatao's favorite. Go ahead and roll a d6 for that bet.
A d6. Oh man, it's doing that thing where I have to. Oh,
That your your dinosaur actually still placed. They didn't win the race, but you still get your winnings are how much did you bet? 10?
10.
Okay. It's you get 10 gold back plus hold on. Let me pull up my thing. My ding. You win 12 gold from that wager.
So I get 10 plus 2 extra.
No, and in addition to so you paid 10 and then they pay you back 22 basically.
Okay, thank you. That was clearer. All right. Well, that was fun. All right, so I guess let's just continue then. That was a lot of wasted time there.
Well, if y'all are done with your gambling, I did go to the Grand Souk, and if we want to purchase a wagon and a couple of mules to get us to where we're going, it's going to be about 52 gold pieces.
52, 5-2.
Mm-hmm. So divided by the 4 of us, we could split that cost, or if we go ahead and take this girl along with us, that's at least divided by 5 of us, or she could just buy that.
I mean, yeah, if she's going to be supplying, she's got more money than the rest of us. We might as well have her invested on us in this journey, since
Sure.
it's her little thing, anyways.
Okay.
Or at least we
So
can try to get her to.
Yeah, I think that she just said that she'll contribute 100 gold to the trip if we come along, if we take her with us. So that may be our best bet.
Well, why don't we just go talk to her?
Well, I don't know if we want to explore the city a little bit more, or just go talk to her and like get all situated.
I'm okay without banana candy for now. So unless y'all want to do something, Mr. Robot Man never seems to want to do anything.
I'm kind of going along.
I came here to go on an adventure.
Me too, and to make some coins. So let's go ahead and go. All right, so we're gonna head back to that temple. All right.
Yep.
It's over here.
All right. So on your way there, as you pass by the Golden Throne, where the seven merchant princes and princesses convene to make their laws in this community. You run into someone who's waiting outside. He introduces himself. He's like, "Oh my! Oh, let me see if I can get his token out. I'm pretty sure he has a token." There he is. Okay. And set him out on the map. If I can get back to the right map. All right. He's like, hello there. You four look like a rugged bunch. Some adventurers.
Rugged?
Much like myself. Are you
And
here
look
to
at him,
purchase a copy of my
shifty-eyed.
new book?
Did you just call me rugged?
Oh no, you look like you're of a wealthy sort, as a matter of fact.
Well, now.
Well, I mean, the rest of us are pretty rugged, and I stand like in a little pose.
So, are you here to buy a copy of my new book?
No.
No, not really.
Never heard of you.
But, well, if you intend on adventuring in the wilderness, that rough jungle, I suggest you take a copy of my book. And he shows you a copy, and it's entitled Volo's. Let me look at his sheet. He has a sheet. Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Well, have you spend much time out in the jungle yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a rugged adventurer. I've had many adventures along the way, and this is actually a compendium of the creatures that I've encountered. If you'd like to know anything about those monsters in that jungle, you'll find it right here between the covers of this book.
Can I roll like perception to see if he's full of it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll for that. You can't tell if he's lying.
Can I look at the book?
Oh, you can look at the book. As a matter of fact, you can only look at it if you buy a copy. 25 gold pieces.
Can I roll to see if I can do a sleight of hand and just steal a copy when he's not looking?
I will provide assistance
Yeah, he's gonna
by
distract me.
engaging him in some conversation. Like, oh, okay. Well, can I? You seem to have some copies here. Can I see one of those copies? I'd like to just take a look at the cover.
Oh no. These copies that I carry with me are special signed copies. I intend on delivering these to each of the 7 princes here in Port Nyanzaru.
And I kind of sidle up to him and I put my hand around, like my arm around his shoulder. I'm like, oh, are you connected to the princes? Kind of trying to flatter him.
No, I'm not directly connected to the princes, but I'd like to get in their good graces so that I could sell my book here in the port. You can't
Can I?
buy or sell goods here
Yes,
without
make your
being
move.
good
Well, that's what I'm
graces.
asking. Can I do it? Can I roll to try to steal?
You can roll to try to steal.
Do I get any extra? Because Robert is helping.
Yes, you get to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
What was that?
17, nice.
Oh, 17.
17.
Hold on, let me see if there's any specific rules for stealing this from him.
Yeah, I know 17 might
It doesn't
always
say
be the high.
anything, but I'm going to go ahead and say in 17
Is it just contested?
high enough for you guys to steal a copy of this book. I'll allow
Hmm.
it.
Wouldn't he? Okay, yeah.
It's a signed copy of the book that you've taken from him, and now he's
Stashed
totally
away in a
unaware.
compartment in my chest.
Okay. Oh, it's disappointed that you're not connected to the princes. I was thinking that we may have an inn or something.
Oh, well, actually, the merchants can be reached out to at any time. They said it's going to take about 3 hours before they can reach me. They actually allow the allow the council of absolutely anyone. Again, they're business people. So if you can wager a deal or get their graces to sell your products here in town, actually the only way you can buy, sell, or trade here in Port Nyanzaru is with the graces of these merchant princes.
Yes, yes. I understand that, but we are actually in a hurry. Speaking of, I
Yep,
think
yep.
we have an engagement to get to. Good luck with your book sales. And I pass them on by.
Okay. All right. Well, have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Good luck on your
Take off.
adventures. All right.
So, hey, what's in the book?
What is in the book?
So
I don't know. You're still back there.
Oh, plus we walked away. We moved far away. Sorry.
Yeah,
was
we're
fiddling around with
headed
my-
toward that temple.
Okay.
Trying to open up my thingy.
So you flip open the book to a random page, and this is what you see. Hold on. You open up the book, and it's a page on a creature called a darkling. So let me send that to you. So basically, anytime you open the book, it's just a monster manual. You'll get random facts on random creatures, and this is the creature that you find in the book.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I'm about Darklings.
Okay, so anytime you use
Darkling
the
duck.
book, anytime you use the book, you get information on a random creature.
Okay.
So that guy ran into those little guys?
Allegedly.
That's what he says.
Hard to believe.
I mean, he looked kind of really well dressed to be a rugged adventurer.
Listen, Becken, everybody's trying to make some money around here. Doesn't matter what their history is. I wouldn't believe it.
I made money. I made a gold coin.
All right, so as
Yes,
you
you
guys
did.
pull up this. Okay, so you hear some arguing going on outside, going on inside the temple as you approach from outside, as you approach the entrance. You can't really hear what's going on. So how do you guys proceed?
I want to try to sneak up and listen if I can, without being noticed.
Okay.
I have extra long elf ears, but they don't help me hear any better, I don't think.
They're just for show.
You don't have
Yeah.
any traits or skills related to hearing.
No. Only to sight.
Yeah, you get your dark vision or whatever.
I have devil sight. So I can basically just see in the dark.
Ooh. Fancy.
Is anyone pretty good at stealth?
Um,
I don't think I was very great at stealth.
Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I mean,
insight? What about insight? I have +2
where
insight.
is the argument coming from
No,
again?
No. Yeah.
From you can hear it coming from inside the temple as you walk up to the entrance.
I have
Okay.
+2
I'll try
perception.
to sneak in.
Oh, I've
It-
actually got half decent stealth too. What's your
Yeah, it
stealth?
would be
now?
your dexterity.
+4.
There's a stealth option there too.
Mine's +4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you think you can sneak up and listen in?
I can try. What do you want me to hear?
Anything you can.
Anything that's interesting.
Okay.
He's gonna be like apple candy something.
Yeah.
Talking about
Oh
muffins.
gosh.
We sent this.
My other thing is on. Well, I got a 16.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you can hear from the inside of the argument.
Are you wearing heavy armor?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Probably wouldn't be a great idea to have a ranger in heavy armor.
Oh, as I snuck up,
picturing this little hedgehog with this giant plate armor on.
as I go to sneak up, I drop to all fours and just like walk over like an average size hedgehog, just much bigger.
Okay.
Okay, what do I hear?
All right, so you press your ear against the door or whatever you're doing, and you can hear the grandfather arguing with 3 other people, refusing to go through with what he's being asked of. They're in a heated conversation. You can hear them asking for the location, asking the grandfather for the location of someone, artist Simber.
Hey,
They're begging him to aid in the search of artist Simber, and he's refusing.
you don't know this. I know this.
You don't know what I know.
He tells them, "Your golden ruby isn't worth the task that you ask of. I don't deal with Tyrians. Now go from here," he tells them.
Okay.
They respond back, "Well, we won't leave without satisfaction, old man."
I'm gonna send a message to
Sorry.
Bicken. Like, hey, Bicken, what are you hearing?
I do that thing where I snap my head like, what? And I'm looking around like, where'd that come from? And I go, oh yeah, yeah. And I do that thing again where I press my fingers up to my temple. And I'm like, there's an old man who won't look for someone. And the people inside are very upset that he won't help look for them. Something about a golden ruby.
Golden ruby.
Okay. So they're arguing about some gold. I'm telling the group, but they're arguing about some golden ruby. I don't know. It sounds like it's pretty heated.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, the golden ruby piques my interest. Definitely.
I did say golden ruby, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
It's just a ruby. Sorry.
While you're telling, well, the elf really, I already like sauntered back over to your side, and I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Golden ruby. Sounds like
Exactly. We're talking about exactly what you told me in your head.
Oh, yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. So is it gonna be okay to enter? Did you sense any like fighting or danger or anything?
Well, the other guy said they wanted satisfaction. I don't know what they mean by that, but they apparently want it from the old man who's in there who won't help look for oh shoot, what was their name?
Artist
What's their
Simber.
name? Artist Simber, that's their name.
Artist Simber.
That's actually the
Has
name
anyone
of the parent of the elf girl.
The girl from before?
That asked for assistance. So some shady characters are now also asking for the whereabouts of this person.
That gasp was so genuine. Oh my god, that was.
Well, what do you think, guys? Do y'all want to just like walk in or what?
I mean, they don't know we know what we know, so we can walk in. I think.
All right, I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just gonna walk in.
Typical Robert fashion. He just walks.
Walks into a trap.
All right. So let me go ahead and switch to my DM's layer.
Glad you didn't say bad on that.
Hold on, there's all sorts of weird stuff going on here.
I think maybe I have too much going on my computer right now, and I'm eating up all the bandwidth. So let me close some of this. I always open up a lot of windows to like be able to look at everything.
All right, so let me move the grandfather. Sorry, I gotta move you back
Things are
in.
getting crowded.
Yeah, you guys, it's kind of crowded. Okay, so as soon as you break into the temple, these individuals tell him, "You got lucky. Excuse me. This isn't over, grandfather. We'll be back, and we'll get what we want." And then they leave with with uh terrible scowls on their face.
Okay, I'm
They're
gonna wait for
frowning
them to
and
leave.
unhappy.
Just give them a wide berth to go. I'm gonna walk up to the grandfather and say, "You okay? Anything going on here? We should be here. What?"
Oh, thank you. You got here just in time.
Oh. Oh, we
Yeah,
did?
that
Well,
seemed.
hello, sir. Can I offer you an apple in these trying times?
Oh, yes. That's actually very comforting. Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Thank you, small one. And he
I'm
takes a
Bicken.
bite. Oh, hi there, Bicken. What brings you to my temple?
I don't know.
Well, actually, we've come here looking for Delta. Who is it in
Inete?
Inete?
You
Yeah,
must mean
Inete.
Inete. She's actually one of my acolytes. Oh,
Yeah, she was talking to us about some odd dreams that she was having about some cloaked figures, and we're actually uh interested.
that's right. I think she mentioned that some people of the likes of you would be visiting soon. Do you intend to help her on her expedition?
I think we have mutual
Yes.
interests. So yes.
Oh, great. Well, a friend of Inete is always a friend of mine. You're always welcome here at the temple.
And what do you know of these dreams, these figures?
Oh, I'm not sure. See, to be close to our deity, excuse me, the deity of wizards, we, here at the temple of Savras, we mainly deal in fortune telling. We're diviners who unfailingly speak truth, regardless of whether listeners want to hear it. So, with our divine powers, she just must be witnessing something, well, that's disturbed her. So uh I've granted her access to supplies that'll help her along. So hopefully you guys will be able to help her bring her mind at ease about these visions that she's having.
Okay. Well, we were thinking that this was related to the death curse. Do you know anything about that?
The death curse? So you're investigating the death curse. Well, I'm not sure. Hold on, let me check his sheet. The death curse. I'm not sure what brings you to the land of Schult regarding the death curse. I don't
Got
know.
teleported here.
Teleported
Oh,
here?
Yeah, I peed myself.
Well,
oh god.
the only spellcaster I know that can teleport is the the good friend of oh, let me look up his name. God, Wakanga Otamu, the merchant prince. Cindy, what's her name?
Sylvain.
Syndra Sylvain. That's the only person I know who can teleport you.
Oh, I don't think it was that person. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I mean, maybe like a day ago, but it was still kind of long.
But if Syndra thinks that Cholt is the that the death curse could be originating here somewhere here on Cholt, then I think it's worth investigating.
Yeah, we want to stop it because it's bad.
Yes, and we've actually been um, led on a path toward a artifact. Do we know about the artifact? Is that something we have prior knowledge of?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Soulmonger is something that Syndra Sylvain told you about.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So have you heard of anything called the Soulmonger?
Oh, I've not heard of anything like that, but since you're a good friend of the Merchant Prince, I could meditate on this. I can consult the guides, but the ritual does take some time. I can have an answer for you, or a, an answer to some of your questions if you give me 24 hours to meditate on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might work out. Um, Inetta, where is she? I was expecting to run into her here.
Oh, she said that she was packing her things. She should be down soon.
Okay.
Thanks for the subscribe, Tiny Monster Hands.
Hey. Oh, you're very welcome. Also, even though I hate you
And
guys.
I'll turn to the group. I mean, guys, do y'all think that we should wait until morning or something to give them some time to meditate on this, or do we
I
need that answer?
guess we already paid for rooms.
I was like, I already paid for a room and it's pretty
Yeah.
Oh
nice.
yeah. Okay. I'll turn to grandfather and say, well, grandfather, my name is Paxton, and can you let Inetta know that we will come by tomorrow and collect her to go in on this search with her.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll let her know that you'll return tomorrow afternoon so that you can set out on the adventure. I'm sure one more day won't upset her.
Thank you for that.
Okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow. I like your fancy temple. Enjoy the apple.
Oh, thank you, Bicken, for the apple. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck on your adventures.
Thank you. And I'll walk out.
All right, so you have a
I
whole
will
other day.
follow suit.
We want to do anything else for?
Well, I think that maybe. Do y'all think that we can just collect the wagon and stuff
We'd have to
tomorrow?
get. Yeah, I
when
guess.
we first.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we could split the cost and like cover it.
I don't know if we have enough money to split the cost. Well,
We do.
okay.
We do.
I
Yeah.
was like, I spent
'cause
all that money on potions.
I have 47 gold pieces left, and between the four of us, I think we should have enough to cover what the 52
I've got
or
like
however much the wagon and a couple mules
4
are.
gold right now.
I
4
want
gold?
gold.
Okay.
I spent all my money
you
on
bought
potions
you bought the
and
health
a
portion.
shield.
Yeah.
I want some gold at the dinosaur races.
How much gold did you win?
I won 22.
Oh wow, that was a pretty good bet. I'm surprised.
I have
Usually
good
people
instincts.
lose.
I have great instincts on betting.
You do? Okay, well that's good to know.
Agreed. You're going to pay for the wagon. Perfect.
I'm like, hey, you guys, maybe we should look for those 3 people who were trying to like get that grandfather guy to find that girl. Or
You know, that's a good idea. Do you have any idea where they went?
hold on, I start sniffing the air. All right, Isaac, which way did they go?
They're actually very good at covering their tracks.
Oh. Let's
You know
see.
nothing.
So
Hold on,
I'm
hold
guessing
on.
no.
you couldn't discern where they went.
I'm
You
like,
know nothing.
everything smells kind of muddled over here. I can't get a beat on them.
Well, why don't you run back in and ask grandfather about them? See if he knows where they come from.
Oh, okay. All right, scurry back in. Hello, Mr. Grandfather.
I'm gonna walk off.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not far, just off to the side.
Back so soon?
Yeah, I had a question. So I noticed 3 people left as we were coming in. Who were they?
Oh, those Zentarim? I don't deal with those types.
Oh, well, they smelled funny. What did they want?
Oh, they're looking for someone, but no amount of money would make me stoop as low as dealing with the Zentarim.
But someone's lost. Don't you want to help find them?
I don't think those types are trying to find this person to reunite them with their family or anything like that. They're not a very virtuous group.
Well, what if I want to find them and reunite them with their family?
Well, I'm going to be pretty busy meditating on the soulmonger that you mentioned to me. But maybe one of the other acolytes could help you out. But we usually don't allow this unless you pay tidings to the temple.
I'm gonna just dig in my bag real fast and take out 4 gold pieces. Is this good tidings?
Oh, I'm sorry. Services for fortune telling is 25 gold pieces. I'm sorry, Vicken.
You've got a rich friend.
Oh. Well, can you at least tell me where those 3 people may hide out? Maybe I can just kind of find them and see what's going on.
Let's see. Let me make sure I was looking at the right ones. I'm double checking this part of the story. Bear with me, Vicken.
Okay.
In silence.
All right. So what was your question again? I'm just double checking.
If he knows where those 3 at least kind of hang out in general, so I can just go and maybe try to find something out for myself.
So he lets you know that Zentrum. Hold on. Well, the Zentrum are actually they can be found all over. They're they're mercenaries. They're actually a mercenary group here in Chult. Many of the merchant princes hire the Zentrum to protect hunters, lumbering, and mining operations in the jungle and foothills. So they're actually all over. You can't step foot or walk, take one step in the city of Port Nanzaru without the Zentrum taking notice.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll figure something out then. But thanks for letting me know who they were. I'm gonna lay a gold piece at his feet, like for your troubles.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'm gonna come back out.
And then he puts it in the tray where they keep the temple monies.
Okay.
I've been
All right,
keeping a watch on the entrance, so I see him
I'm
come
gonna
out. I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
come back out,
come back
fellas.
over.
So turns out those three guys are parts of some mercenaries, and they can be found all over the place here in town. So he didn't really have any information on those exact three, but maybe we can just find the girl again who asked us to help look for her mom. Huh?
Okay.
Huh? And I'm like
Well, if
looking
there's
between the party.
I said, well, if there's a golden ruby in it, maybe that's worth it.
Golden ruby.
We're sticking with that.
Totally. I say we go find this golden ruby. I, for one, would like to see it myself.
Okay, well we gotta find a girl first.
Where did we run into her?
I think it was near. Oh, it was near some of the merchant areas. This way.
Oh God, he just runs off.
All right, it was in
to
here.
awkwardly pass by this book salesman again.
Yeah,
We
actually,
took the long way around so that we didn't have to talk to him.
you could actually see him inside the Golden Throne now, talking to the merchant princes,
Okay.
trying
did
to
it.
explain that he had 7 books and he doesn't know where the last one went.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so we made it back to these tents. She kind of just approached me, so I'm just like standing kind of like in the center, just like looking around.
Okay.
I was like,
Well,
maybe
Vicken,
she's still
I
here.
didn't talk with her. I didn't see her. You did. Maybe do you remember what she smelled like? Can you track her or something?
I was like, there's too many footprints on the ground here. Everything is all jumbled up. And there's too many smells in here. Maybe, here, lift me onto this table. Watch the quills.
All right, I'm gonna grab him, pick him up.
Do a perception check with advantage.
Well,
Oh yeah.
21. So
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
So you were able to find her in the crowd. When you come across her, she's still begging for help finding artists, or right, that was their name.
I'm like, she's over there, and I point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go get her. Let's go find her.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess while y'all are walking off and approaching, I'm like slowly climbing down the table, like, eh.
Uh,
Okay. I get down and I approach her. I approach the girl.
Oh, it's you again. Well, you weren't very much help the first time I asked.
Wait, I got my friends to agree to help.
Oh, so you'll help me? You'll help me find artists?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Like I said, the last time I saw them. Well, let me pull this up. Hold on. This is actually in a separate page. So yes, if you could help me, I saw them with their reptilian friend. They were wandering out of the city towards the jungle.
Okay. Out of the
So
city towards the jungle.
so that's just south of here. Actually, it's just where it goes. Yeah.
I'm like, man, fellas, we sure do got to go to the jungle a lot.
Yeah, it seems where all the action happens, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, so besides going to the jungle, do you know anything else?
That's all I know. The people I've asked about him, about artists, have only told me that they've seen him leaving the city with his reptilian friend. Everyone seems to say that the reptile man smells a little funny,
Hmm.
but
Do you know
they are
what he
both
smells like?
Yeah, funny how.
well. One person told me. Let me bring up this person's info.
Please say he smells like banana candy.
Hmm.
One person said he smelled like ham, but another person said he had more of a honeysuckle smell.
Huh.
So he hangs out at the butcher and the florist?
Not sure.
Does anyone ever see the lizard man anywhere else?
No one around here is actually. Excuse me. Everyone around here says that they've never seen anyone like this before. You'd definitely be able to point out someone like that in a crowd.
Man, this is a toughie.
What about
Okay,
artists? What do they look like?
Artists is hold on. I'm looking at his handout, but I'm not seeing his race and stuff. Let's see if I have a sheet on this person. Sorry, I have like so many pages open right now. Okay, this is already out. Okay. Duh.
Are the jungles just like generally to the west of us,
What's that?
or I guess south? Are the jungles just like generally to the south of us? Like, is it just all jungle
Um,
outside the city?
if you check your map, you can see. Let me put you on the map, and I'll show you where Port Nyanzaru is on the map. So many pages open. Okay. Right there. That's where we are.
Yeah,
So Port Nyanzaru is in this little area between these two rivers. River Tirki and
gotcha.
River Shoshenstar. Um, Zandala, the girl that you're speaking to, she tells you that Artis is, excuse me, is a human. Their race is human, and they're just average human, and stats basically. Right, that's what you asked, right? What Artis looks like.
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe to.
I have a picture of Artis right here. Show you a picture. Sorry, I mixed up the quest before. It's her dad, not her mom.
That's a man,
okay.
baby.
So she shows you the picture of Artis. This is my father.
Oh, okay. So he just left with a lizard person, huh?
That's what I hear. No one's seen a person like this before, and he has a strange smell.
And your dad wasn't acting weird or nothing before he left?
Not that I know of. And we all know how dangerous the jungle can be. So I'm very concerned.
Okay, well, we'll look for him. Hey, do you know if any kind of mercenaries want anything to do with him?
Mercenaries? None that I know of. What
Oh,
would
this is
mercenaries
good that
want
we're
to do with
asking
my
these
dad?
questions.
I
This is
don't
like
know.
a 7-year-old that we're asking about.
I don't know. Just asking questions.
This is the person you're talking to. That's the NPC you're chatting with.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, that's right. You said she had scales.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, any of you fellas have any questions for her? Since you're all so smart.
No, I didn't even want to help her. I've been outvoted on this.
Nope.
The
I
rest
don't
of
have
you?
any
No,
questions.
nothing.
No. I think
Wait.
Okay, well,
pretty
we'll
much
look for your
covered all.
dad.
we'll look for him.
If we must. If she's on the way, anyways. Or
Yeah.
he. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I do have a question. Have you asked any of them of the what are the mercenaries called? Well, I guess I wouldn't know because it was Bicken having that conversation.
Oh, what are they called? The Zenith?
Yes, the
Zenith?
the Zenthram.
Zenthram.
Mm-hmm.
Have you asked any of the Zenthram for help with this?
The Zenthram are mercenaries. They're only interested in money. I don't have enough money to hire anyone in the Zenthram.
As she says mercenaries, I do like the spread arm, like, huh? That's what I just asked you. Kind of motion.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you had asked.
Oh, I had
Okay.
asked her if any mercenaries were looking for him.
Oh, yeah, didn't know about any. You said, oh, yeah. Yeah. Didn't know about any mercenaries looking for him, no. But I haven't thought of asking the Zenthram myself. It wasn't me who hired them.
Okay. Well, we will keep our eyes open for your dad.
All right, and then
I'll walk away.
the pseudo dragon sitting on her shoulder gets into Bicken's head and starts speaking to him using his limited telepathy. He's communicating the idea with you in your mind, the idea that he does not want he doesn't want Zendala to go through with finding artists. He's worried for her safety.
Okay. And again, I'm taking my usual pose when anyone's showing me images or talking to me in my head, and when it's like my legs and arms are spread out, like, whoa, where's that coming from? And it's showing me images, not like actually speaking.
It's using this ability.
Let's see.
So yes, it's sending you images
Okay.
too.
Okay, so I look up at the pseudo dragon and I kind of just like give a little nod, like I understand.
I look at Bicken nodding. I'm like, Bicken, what are you nodding? What's
Nothing.
up?
Sometimes I just like to nod.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's one of our favorite pastimes back home.
Nodding?
I believe it.
Yeah, haven't you ever have a good nod on?
Do you
Sure,
make
sure,
little
Bicken.
hedgehog sounds when you're nodding? Well, I guess you didn't just now. I don't know.
I mean, some of us tend to make sounds sometimes.
Is her dragon overtly like on her shoulder? Like I would have noticed that.
Yes, yeah, it's her dragon. It's like her dragon companion. He's always with her.
But like, is it like
Okay.
is it noticeably like looking at me that Robert's character would notice?
Perception check. Now give
Okay.
me a passive. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is lower than what I just rolled.
Okay, so yeah, you noticed it.
My passive is 14.
Yeah, you look over and you notice that that Bicken and the dragon, the pseudo dragon, locked eyes.
Okay. And what's her name? Zendaya? Or is it
Zendala?
Zendala.
Zendaya?
Zendaya.
Okay. I'll tell Zendala. Zendala, that's a interesting dragon that you have there. How long have you had that?
Oh, this is my lifelong companion. His name is Summerwise. Say hi, Summerwise. And then he sends you telepathy
I'm going to speak
image of
in
greetings.
Draconic to Summerwise and say, "Hi, Summerwise. It's good to meet you."
And it doesn't look like he actually speaks, but he communicates the simple idea that he accepts your greeting.
Okay. So
Pleased to meet you.
he does not speak Draconic. Okay.
He doesn't. Yeah.
I assume he's like a pseudo dragon and not an actual dragon.
He's
Oh,
not
okay.
that kind of intelligent.
He understands it, but he can't speak. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay.
He understands Common and Draconic, but he can't speak. So he can only respond to you in these images and suggestive emotions and ideas.
Okay.
Suggestive.
And so he sends me the same thing?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
Just to show that he understood the Draconic that you spoke.
Oh, okay.
Telepathically. Anything else you guys want to do with Summerwise?
Mm,
Nothing my
Nothing
character
special,
would
yeah.
have knowledge to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Well,
all right. Well, we have some other things that we need to do, but we'll definitely keep an eye out for your dad. But I wink at the little dragon, like, huh?
and he sends you the same thing. He's worried he doesn't want Zendala to go through with this mission
Okay,
of
then
finding her father. Mm-hmm.
I will whisper back to him why. Can I do that? Does that spell work like that?
Can he intercept telepathic messages?
Yeah, toward a creature. So is he considered a creature?
He he's he is a creature. Let me look at his. Yeah. Yes, he is.
Okay.
And yes, he sends that telepathically back to Bicken, and then he also looks at Paxton and sends the same message. The images that he sends is of grief, worry, and then also a ring. You get to see a ring, and you get to see
One ring.
Zendala. Basically, he sends you the image that Zendala is after some kind of ring, and not really
Damn
looking
it.
for her father.
She's up to the ring of power.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm like, well, we got things we got to gather, but we'll keep an eye out.
Yep.
All right. See you later.
All right. Well, I'll be waiting here in town until you can return my father to me. Gosh, I'm so worried. Thank you for taking on my mission, my quest.
Sure thing. Okay, see ya. I'm gonna walk out.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out as well. So I didn't get Bicken. Did the dragon talk to you too? Because
Yeah, that little guy
quite
kept
a
sending me like images and like feelings, and everything was pretty icky.
oh man, yeah. So I got a picture of like a ring, and I'm wondering if that was like the golden ruby.
Maybe the ring has a golden ruby in it.
Maybe it's a golden ring with a ruby in it. Yeah.
I mean that kind. I guess that makes sense.
Um.
But yeah, you guys, she's not really looking for her dad. She's just looking for that ring.
Yeah,
Isn't that mean?
that is a little bit, but I'd be interested in getting that ring.
Well, I mean, I really want to save her dad now.
But
We can do both. We can save the
do
dad,
we know?
the
Do we
ring.
know that it's even her dad? Because like the way she described her dad didn't look like how she looked.
And I punch my
Just
fist into
saying.
my palm. I'm like, you're
And
right.
she did say it was her mom at first.
She could be lying about the whole thing. Well, how about we just get to the bottom of this altogether and find out what this ring is?
We could. I think that, I mean, we've still got some business to take care of here, so we can't go venturing out yet. But, what can I tell what time of day it is, or?
So when you guys arrived, it was middle of the day. I'd say you've done enough activities that it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get into the evening hours.
Okay.
So is there? I mean, it's getting dark. We could head back to our inns and stuff, but we could still explore a little bit. I don't know how late the
Like considering
places
the
are open
time,
here.
like considering the actual real world time, we probably should go back to our inns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, I agree. Let's head back. And so where are inns?
Guys, I'm getting kind of tired. I want to go back to my room.
Okay,
All right.
go back
So-
to your fancy, wasteful room.
Okay.
What's the environment like in the inn? We'll walk into.
All right. So when you walk into the inn, guess who's at the inn?
Artist.
Nope.
Is it artists?
Nope.
in
Inetta.
Netta.
Nope. Your good old friend Volo. Volo's
Volo?
there. sitting
Oh god.
at the inn with stacks of his books, selling copies of Volo's of his
He wasn't
monster
important
guide.
enough in my head to even write his name down.
Remember his name.
I guess he's at my inn because remember, there's two different
Well,
inns we're at.
He's at
yeah, but me and
Oh,
Omega
that's
are
right.
staying at the same one.
All right. So as far as the what is it, the Thunder Lizard or something like that? Let me take a look.
Yeah, the raucous one, the wild one.
Mm-hmm.
Thundering lizard. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. There was a thing here on what's going on. Oh, okay.
Well, it looks like Omega chose the right in then, because if
Yep.
he's over there,
I
he
was
doesn't have
not
to
in
cross
that
paths.
Yep. Chose the other place.
I had a thing here what the ends also provide. Hold on.
I'm assuming there's a bar, and I was just gonna go up and talk to the bartender a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and buy a drink and talk to the
Well,
bartender
how
if
much
you
your
want.
drinks?
Um, that's another thing.
Like a flagon of ale or whatever they have. I have 5
Okay.
spare silver pieces. Will that cover something?
Here we go. Here's food, drink, and lodging.
Oh, you're throwing it over to us? Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, it's giving me trouble right now on my sheet. Oh man. I don't know why it's not letting me drop this sheet. I'm double checking though.
While that's happening, does the book guy actually like notice me or say anything?
No, but you can walk up to him. You can see that his sign. He's selling his book for 50 gold pieces now.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna go straight to
Yeah.
my room and hop into bed.
He says it in his accent.
So mug of ale, 4 copper pieces.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
under
okay.
food, drink, and lodging.
Yeah, I found it.
And you said you're having a chat with the bartender?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a modest meal and a gallon of ale. That's what I'm gonna consume tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I want to have a chat with the bartender to see, if they heard of any goings on, if they've heard of this, what is it? Zendala's father leaving with this lizard guy, artist. If he leaving with this lizard guy, anything like that.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and say that she gave you the picture of artists that she had. And the
Okay.
bartender looks over the picture and he's like, "No, he's never come in here. Doesn't look like the kind of guy that ever visit the Thundering Lizard."
Oh man.
But I
Do
tell
you
you what I
know?
have heard.
do-
I heard Deep in the heart of the jungle is a city built by minotaurs. It's now overrun by snake people, the Yanti. But even worse things dwell below. In visions, I've seen strange devils screaming in the dark.
Everybody's playing my
Wow.
visions around here.
Do you know where in the jungle?
Oh, it's just a rumor. I wouldn't know. I don't leave the bar.
Have you heard stories?
Of the city built by minotaurs, it's just a rumor.
Yeah. Okay. You heard of this death curse that's been going about?
Oh yeah, everyone knows about the death curse. People dying just out of nowhere.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Oh yeah. My niece on my sister's side just plumb died.
Man, sorry to hear that.
They say it was the death
You,
curse.
well, you know,
Well, stop it.
what?
Never mind.
Oh, I'm like, you're. Well, I'm here with some people. We're actually looking for the cause of this thing because, you know, it's pretty bad. Have you ever heard of anything called the Soulmonger?
Soulmonger. That
Mm-hmm.
sounds pretty terrifying. No, it's the first I've ever heard of it.
Okay, just seeing. Whoa. We're me and my friends just arrived in town. Is there anywhere that we should really make a point to check out tomorrow?
Well, if you're looking for information, the uh, temple has many acolytes who can, you know, they're basically fortune tellers. They can let you know, give you more information.
Okay, okay. What about if we're looking for, I don't know, some something else, entertainment, anything interesting that like historical that we can check out in the city.
All right, well, other than the weekly dinosaur races, we also have check the locations.
You have like a library or museum or something like that here?
Library. Let's see. Other than our many temples, we have. Hold on. The Grand Colosseum. It's a stone arena here in town where we hold gladiatorial games. If you're into bloody combat, it's spectacular performances. You can find it right over here. It's actually
Okay.
around the corner from here, a few blocks away. We also have a series of public bathhouses here in town.
Okay. Well, not exactly what we're looking for, but you've been a help. I'm gonna get back to my meal and go to bed.
All right. See you in the morning.
I'm just gonna people watch for most of the evening, drinking my gallon of ale.
Mm-hmm. All right, and
Drunkly,
that's when a storm erupts
drunkly saunter
outside.
up to bed.
The
Oh,
the rains in the city start to pick up, and it starts to storm heavily outside.
Good thing I'm in a nice, warm, comfy room, not in some water tower.
Hmm.
Were you going to be in a water tower?
Not me.
Yes, it's very unfortunate for those who are sleeping out on a roof.
I don't mind a little rain.
Says the rich girl.
Mhm.
Got a lot of conflicting personality
The rain is
traits
fine. Leave
here.
me alone.
All right, well, is that it? Is everybody done doing their thing?
Yeah, I'm done for the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I guess we're gonna wrap it up there. Let's see. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope our players enjoyed the story so far. It's really taken a lot to get ready to explore the jungle because of how much money you have. They expect you guys to make, yeah, to make money before even leaving the city. Um, but otherwise, some interesting leads. Right now, we're waiting on the grandfather Zatembe to get back to you guys on some information on what you're really looking for, the Soulmonger. So that should help advance the main storyline instead of these little side instances while you try to make money before you leave. But you're about to stumble upon 100 gold pieces when you get back with Unete, so I'm expecting some more advances in the story by the next time we play. So that should be interesting. Do we have anybody we can raid on?
Not that
Not
I know.
me.
No.
Let's see if there's any D&D players out right now or up. Of course there is. There always is. Let's see. Who? Hmm. Hmm. Who should we raid on? This one seems okay. The Epic of Legillan.
Go for it.
Team Epic Productions. Let's go ahead and head over there. Team Epic. Right. Sounds epic. Okay, so yeah, again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Next
Yeah.
week we're gonna continue, and we'll have some more developments for you. Thanks for dropping in, and here we're gonna start the raid. Night, guys.
Night.
Bye.
Right.
Oh wait, we still got 9 seconds. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Awkward.
3, 2, 1. Good night.
All right, now that's the real bye.
Yeah.